Budapest. And it was found again in the 90s. When it was found again, it was completely dismantled. It was on an old barn. We restored it again, and now it plays again. The music is a bit loud, of course, and it was for the fairs, you know, the Christmas markets, but the music is very, very famous. This one is quite heavy, but it lasts only 90 seconds. So see, it's not practical. Sorry?
It's much older than
Yes, a bit older. Can come in here. It's a bit old today, but at that time it was like a miracle because for the first time we could listen to music at home. It was possible to record and reproduce the human voice. Absolutely. And it was with such a cylinder, the ancestor of the record, a hard wax cylinder. But we're not very used to seeing such cylinders because only 10 years later, Emil Berliner invented the record. And we all have records at home. Yeah. So we've got here a gramophone. This one dates back to the year 1910, but the record is a bit younger. It dates back to the year 1956, and the title is very famous. It is Que Sera Sera by Doris Day. It was made famous by the film by Alfred Hitchcock, The Man Who Knew Too Much. Yes. And you know, I think these instruments are beautiful as they have a song, but as they are very technical, today we just press the button start. It works. Before you have to manipulate a lot of things, and here you have to change the needle every time because the needle runs 300 meters during a music. So at the end of the music, it's completely used. Absolutely, it's worn out. And if you don't change the needle, you ruin the record. Like our great-parents, great-grandparents. Yeah, it's a very famous song.
Refuge is mine.
mechanical music instrument. When this instrument was presented to the public for the first time in 1909, the public talked of the eighth wonder of the world. And why? There is a piano, yes, which will play mechanically, but which is also a real piano. And if you open the doors, you discover violin. Oh. And you know the violin is a soulful instrument because you need an archer. Yeah. Right? And you can see here a curve, and this curve will replace the archer. So we're now going to listen to the music, which is very, very famous. And it was a big success at that time because between 1909 and 1930, 3,500 of such instruments were built, which was huge because there was no mass production like today, and these instruments were very, very expensive. For example, the same price as a house on the countryside. So only millionaires or rich hotels, for example, could afford to have such instruments.